This is Subhash, Aptitude trainer from DURGASOFT. As we know, it is the top one institute in the India, DURGASOFT. In continuation with Aptitude, today we are dealing with the topic profit and loss. This topic is very, very important in any competitive examination. 100% damn sure there is a question whether you apply for bank exams or MNC jobs, government jobs or private jobs. It is very, very important topic. And one more thing, in topic profit and loss, the questions we can solve in two ways. One is the mathematical approach, other is logical approach. As we know, the mathematical approach always takes longer time comparatively the logical approach. Today we are going to do the profit and loss problems through logical approach, where we can save the time like anything. To start with logical approach, to approach logically, we need to know few basics about the profit and loss. So without using the formula, anyway, we decide to work out the questions. So if we don't want to use any formula in profit and loss, one should be thorough with percentages. Percentage is a wonderful concept and very important concept which helps to work out the questions not only in the particular topic percentages, it's supposed to so many topics. One of them is profit and loss. If you are thorough with the percentages, you don't have any problem with the profit and loss. So let us see what is there in the profit and loss. We are not going to use the formula, so we need to know the terms and terminology what we come across while solving the questions. Let us start with that terminology. What are the words or terms in a question we see? Already I wrote two terms, profit and loss. So first term is profit. Can you tell me what is the other word similar to profit? Yes, please. Gain. Wonderful. Profit or gain, both are same. Profit and gain, both same. And next, loss. Usually the profit or gain denoted by P or G. P for profit, G for gain. The same way, loss denoted by L. L for loss. More, what are the other terms in this profit and loss? The profit and loss, these are the quantity wise. The same thing can be expressed in the percentages also, that is profit percent. How to denote it profit percent? It is profit percent, or this is gain percent. This is G percent, gain percent, profit percent and gain percent. And more other terms are cost price. It is denoted by CP. And next, yes, selling price. This is SP. And more. Yes, what are the other terms we use in profit and loss? MRP, wonderful. What is MRP actually? Maximum retail price. MRP stands for maximum retail price. What does it mean? If a particular item is to be sold, every item is printed certain price on it. It is MRP, maximum retail price. Means the particular item, if it is written some 100 rupees on it, this item should not be sold more than 100 rupees. Means the selling price should be either 100 or below 100. That is called MRP, maximum retail price. And what is the other name of MRP? This MRP also called tag price. TP is tag price, or other name is, yes please, listed price or labeled price. Listed price or labeled price. Other terms we can say marked price also. Maximum retail price, tag price, listed price or marked price. These are the different names for the same. And next, yes, Anything else in this? Yes, please. Yeah, discount. This is also expressed in terms of percentages. So that is discount percent. Discount, profit and loss. These three are expressed in terms of percentages. These are the different terms we see in different type of questions. But the thing is, which term where we use is very important. To understand in the question, the proper meaning of every term is very, very important. Then we can solve the question once we clear with the question. So let us see how these terms are connected to a question. And the important thing is, this particular topic, profit and loss, related to what? Where this concept is used? Simple, it is in business. How the business works, where it starts and where it ends. Just knowing the business module, we can work out the questions without using the formula. Let us see what is the business module. The points to remember to work out any questions in profit and loss. Points to remember. So first one is business framework. What is business framework? It means where the business starts and where it ends, and all these terminology whatever we learn, how they are used in starting to ending of the business. See, for example, I want to start a business. From starting to ending, what happens? The complete business module, let us see. For example, I want to start a business that I need to buy these markers and sell the same thing to my customers. How it starts, let us see. To sell this product, I am not the manufacturer, that's why I should buy this article from my wholesale dealer. See, I went to wholesale dealer and I bought this marker. To buy this marker, I have to pay certain amount to my wholesale dealer. Whatever the amount I am paying to my wholesale dealer, which is called cost price to me. So the business starts with the cost price. I buy an article from wholesale dealer, whatever the amount I pay to buy it, it is called cost price. Once I get the product, then how to sell it? I cannot sell it directly, that should be packed neatly and some other price must be written on this article. Whatever we write the price on it is called MRP. So first cost price, whatever I pay to buy, and to sell it, I need to mark something on it which is called MRP. So MRP must be definitely greater than cost price. And then every customer may not buy on MRP, paying exactly the MRP price. Sometimes they may ask for the discount. So the discount is offered on MRP. First cost price, then MRP, then discount is offered, then next the amount to which I am selling it. It is called selling price. So every business starts with the cost price and MRP, discount and selling price. On cost price something is added and that is going to be MRP. From MRP something is deducted, that is discount, and which gives the selling price. This is the starting of the business and it is the ending of the business. And in the meanwhile, whether the business is ended with the profit or loss, that is very important. The loss or gain depends upon only these two things only. Here loss or gain. So now we came to know all the terms whatever we learned. Cost price, MRP, discount, selling price, loss or gain. These two things and this discount also can be expressed in terms of percentages. This is called business framework. For example, I bought a marker for 2 rupees. The 2 rupees is going to be cost price for me. I bought a marker for 2 rupees. and I have to sell this marker. I should print some price on it, that is called MRP. MRP should be higher than 2. So I added 1 rupee to it and I printed 3 rupees on it. I bought this article for 2 rupees and I printed a price 3 on it. This has to be sold. So a customer came to me and I have to sell this article. While selling this article, the customer may demand for a discount. So cost price, MRP, and something discount is offered, say 50 paise. 50 paise discount is offered. Means from 3 rupees, I should remove 50 paise, deducting 50 paise. Then for how much should I sell it? It is for 2 rupees 50 paise. This is selling price. An article I bought for 2 rupees and marked it 3 rupees MRP and 50 paise discount is offered. So selling price must be 2 rupees 50 paise. So here cost price is 2 rupees, MRP is 3 rupees, discount is 50 paise. This is rupees and this is rupees and this is 50 paise deduction. Then 2 rupees is the 2 rupees 50 paise is the selling price. What happened in this case? Actually for the article I paid 2 rupees. At the end of the business I got 2 rupees 50 paise. Now I am in loss or profit? Obviously profit. Why? Because what I paid to buy the article is smaller than whatever the amount I got after selling it. I am in profit of how much? 2 rupees paid and 2 rupees 50 paise I got. So 50 paise is the profit. 50 paise is profit. So this is end of the business. In case here 3 rupees is the marked price and I could offer a discount of 1 rupee 50 paise. 1 rupee 50 paise is discount. Then what could be the selling price? 3 rupees is marked and 1 rupee 50 paise discounted. Then I should sell it for 1 rupee 50 paise. 2 rupees for 2 rupees I bought, 3 rupees is marked and discount is 1 rupee 50 paise. Then my selling price should be 3 rupees minus 1 rupee 50 paise. It is going to be 1 rupee 50 paise. I bought the article for 2 rupees but I got only 1 rupee 50 paise. In this business I am in loss or gain? Obviously loss. Why? Because 50 paise is going to be loss for me. This is a loss or gain. Now in this question, in case, as we know, this loss and gain are expressed in terms of percentages. In this case, I am in loss of 50 paise. Then what is the loss percent for me? How to calculate loss percent? Loss we know, loss is the 50 paise. But what is the loss percent? The loss percent or profit percent always calculated on cost price. 2 rupees is my cost price, 50 paise in loss. This 50 paise is which part of 2 rupees? It is the fourth part. When we make equal 4 parts, each part value is 50 paise. So 50 paise is fourth part of this 2 rupees. Fourth part is nothing but 1 by 4, it is 25%. So my loss percent is 25%. So loss is 50 paise but loss percentage is 25%. So loss or gain we can express in terms of the number and in terms of the percentages. The percentage value is different from the number. So this is how we calculate loss percent or gain percent. This is called business framework. Very difficult level questions can be solved just by using the business framework. We don't require any formula. This is very important point to remember. Where the business starts and where it ends. Starts with cost price and after that MRP. To get the MRP something is added to cost price. From MRP something discounted, then we get the selling price. So from CP and SP we can calculate whether it is loss or gain. Later it can be expressed as percentages. So make a note, this is very important point. By using the same concept we are going to work out the questions. This is one of the very important points. It is business framework. And second one is business completion. The second point is business completion. What does it mean? What is meant by business completion? It is nothing but the number of articles must bought equal to number of articles sold. For example, I bought 10 books and I sold 8 books, business is not completed. Whatever the number of items I am buying, the same number of items must be sold, then we say business completion. Every question on profit and loss is designed on the base of this concept only. So in every question we should consider, whether it is mentioned or not, we should consider the number of items bought equal to number of items sold. This is a very, very important concept. Number of items bought is equal to number of items sold. It is a second very important point. For example, in a question, the question is like this. A trader bought 8 books. A trader bought 8 books for ₹100. A trader bought 8 books for 100 and sold 8 books. A trader bought 8 books for 100 rupees and sold 6 books for 125. The question is like this. A trader bought 8 books for 100 rupees and sold 6 books for 125 rupees. Now tell me in this question, how many books are bought? 8 books, okay. How many books are sold? 6 books. According to the question, 8 books are bought and 6 books are sold. But to work out this question, whatever it is asked finally in the question, maybe end up with any question, we should consider how many ever the number of books bought must be equal to number of books sold. So in this question we should understand, we should consider 8 books are bought and 8 books are sold. Even it is mentioning 6 books are sold, but we should consider 8 books bought and 8 books sold. Then only we can get the solution for this profit and loss question. This is very important point. Every question we should consider the number of items bought must equal to number of items sold. Otherwise it may lead to wrong answer. This is a very important point to remember. Second point. And next, third point. The loss or gain is expressed in terms of percentages. Then how to calculate? Based on which amount we need to calculate the loss percent or gain percent? It is very important. Always the loss percent or gain percent should be calculated only on cost price, never on selling price. This is very important. Loss percent or gain percent must be calculated on cost price only, never on selling price. Loss percent or gain percent must be calculated only on cost price. And what about the discount? Even discount also expressed in terms of percentage. How to calculate discount? The discount always calculated on MRP. So here loss or gain connected to cost price and selling price, then percentage calculated based on cost price, never on selling price, and discount related to MRP. On MRP we offer the discount, that's why the discount percent must be calculated on MRP but not on selling price. So here discount percent must be calculated on MRP only. This is the fourth point to remember. If we can remember all these points, you don't require any formula. Every question you can solve within 10 to 20 seconds, I'm sure. And next point. In any question, if cost price is not given and cost price is not asked, this is very important point, and very difficult questions are connected to this concept. In any question, if cost price is not given and cost price is not asked, always consider it as 100. The same approach we did in percentages. Even in percentages, the logic number is 100. Even in cost, profit and loss, the logic number which is related to cost price. If a question not contained in the cost price, and in the same question if cost price is not asked, always consider it as 100. This is very important point. If cost price is not given and cost price is not asked in a question, then consider it as 100. So in any question, if cost price is not given and cost price is not asked, take it as 100. These are the 5 very important points which are useful to work out the question. See here, I didn't give any formula. Without using the formula, just keeping these 5 points in view, we can work out any question. And more concepts. These are the points to remember, and you need to remember 2 concepts. See, for example, I have 2 things with me. One is a marker and one is the duster. I sold this marker and I sold this duster. One is the marker and one is the duster. These are the 2 articles I sold. I sold the marker for 30 rupees. Even I sold the duster for 30 rupees. I have 2 items with me. I sold this marker, I sold it 30 rupees, even duster also sold it 30 rupees. In this business, I could make a gain of some 12%. I got profit while selling the marker at 30 rupees. And while selling the duster at 30 rupees, I am in loss of 12%. I did this business. I sold marker at 30 rupees and I got a profit of 12%. When I sold my duster at 30 rupees, I am in loss of 12%. Now the question is, in this business, my business ends with I'll give you the options. Option A, no loss, no gain. B, there is a loss. C, there is a gain. D, none. I sold 2 articles, a marker for 30 rupees with the profit of 12%. I sold the duster for 30 rupees with a loss of 12%. Now, at the end of the business, options are, I have no loss, no gain, or I have loss, I have gain, and none. What will be your answer? Yes. 99% of the candidates gives this the solution. No loss, no gain. But this is wrong. For this question, always there is a loss. This is the correct. Always there is a loss. We'll come to know later how this is a loss. So the concept you need to understand is, whenever 2 articles are sold at the same price and the profit percent on one article is exactly same as the loss on the second article, always the business ends up with the loss only. Always. Means you need to remember, 2 selling prices are same and the profit percent on one item is exactly equal to the loss percent on the other item. Always the business ends up with the loss. Here we can calculate the loss percent also. The easy technique to calculate the loss percent is just multiply these 2 numbers and divide by 100. The loss percent is 12 into 12 divided by 100. 12 into 12 is 144 divided by 100, which is going to be 1.44% loss. This is the concept 1. So what do you understand? When 2 articles are sold at the same selling price, but the profit percent on one article is exactly equal to the loss percent, the business always ends up with the loss. Then how to calculate the loss percent? This how we calculate. The gain percent value, loss percent value. Whenever same, only this is applicable. The selling prices must be same and the loss percent and gain percent must be same. Then only it works. Otherwise it will not. So that is 12 into 12 divided by 100, 144 by 100, 1.44% loss. It is the concept 1, very important concept. And coming to concept 2. In this case, I bought the marker at 30 rupees. Means I purchased a marker. Even I purchased my duster at 30 rupees. I bought a marker at 30 rupees. I bought a duster at 30 rupees. After some time I sold. When I sold the marker at 30 rupees, I mean gain of 12%. When I sold the duster, I mean loss of 12%. Now my business ends up with, again you are given the same options. Is it clear? The first case was selling prices were same and loss percent, gain percent was same. Now in this case, in concept 2, the cost prices are same and loss percent, gain percents are same. In this case, what happens? The same options. If we are given the same options, my business ends with no loss, no gain, or loss or gain or none. Yes, please. So many people, majority of the people says there is a gain, which is wrong option. In this case, even it is not loss, the right option is no loss, no gain is the correct answer. So you need to remember the concept 2 is whenever two articles cost price are same, one article the gain percent is exactly equal to the loss percent on the other article. Always the business ends with no loss, no gain. Means whatever the investment 30 plus 30, 60, after selling also you will get the 60 only together. There may be loss, there may be gain, but it compensates. Finally, the selling price will be exactly equal to 60. Here cost price is 30 plus 30, 60. 60 I invested, after selling with this I will get 60. So no loss, no gain. This is very important concept. It is concept 2. So what we learned in this profit and loss, the terminology, what are the terms we use to work out the questions, and the 5 very, very important points to remember, and these are the 2 concepts. This is more than enough to work out any question in the profit and loss. Let us see with by taking the real-time examples. We take few problems based on these concepts in profit and loss. Say question number 1. Okay. In the question, it is given like this. The selling price of an article is 900 rupees. The selling price of article is 900 rupees. By selling it, a trader can make a profit of 12.5%. By selling an article for 900 rupees, a trader got 12.5% profit. Then what could be the cost price of the article? It is a question. So in the question, what is given? A trader sold an article for 900 rupees. By that he could make a profit of 12.5%. The question is, what is the cost price? So what is given in the question? Given data is, selling price is given. It is 900 rupees. And the profit percentage is given. It is 12.5%. The question is, what is the cost price? By selling an article for 900 rupees, he could make a profit of 12.5%. What could be the cost price? And the options are given. Rupees 1000, B. Rupees 800, option C. Rupees 1200, option D. None. If you get the same question in your exam, by selling an article for 900 rupees, a trader could make a profit of 12.5%, then what is going to be the cost price? Without using the formula, you may know the formula how to find cost price, but here we are going to solve this question without using the formula and without using pen and paper. Only thing is, you need to remember all the 5 points whatever we discussed. That is, points to remember are very, very important. Use your common sense, simple logic, then you can work out this question. See, in this question, selling price is 900 rupees, means I sold it 900 rupees, I am in profit. So my cost price should be less than 900 or 900 or more than 900. My selling price is 900, I am in profit, that's why my cost price should be smaller than 900, then only I can make a profit. If my cost price is more than 900, I will be in loss, but according to the question, there is a profit, that's why cost price should be less than 900. So just go through the options, which is a option less than 900, it is 1000 rupees cannot be your answer, and this 1200 cannot be your answer. It must be either 800 or none. So in this case, just we cross check with the 800, if this is matching with the question, it is going to be right answer, otherwise it is going to be 9. Then how are you going to cross check with this 800? It is very clear that profit percentage is 12.5%. Now the question is, we came to know about the 5 points. One of them is the profit percent is calculated on which amount? The gain percent or loss percent always must be calculated only on cost price. Here our cost price we are considering, right or wrong we don't know, but only this option we need to cross check. If 800 is going to be cost price, now we need to check 12.5% profit with 12.5% is going to be 900 selling price or not. So this 12.5% must be calculated on cost price but not on selling price. Then for 800 rupees, how can you calculate 12.5% without using pen and paper within 5 seconds? This is very important in the real time exam. So how can you calculate 12.5%? 12.5, it is a complicated number, we cannot calculate, but do we know how to calculate 25%? Yes. When you get 25%, just half it is 12.5. 12.5 is nothing but half of the 25%. Then how can you calculate 25%? Already we learned, make half twice, the number twice half. So first 800, first time half 400, second time half 200. 200 is the 25%. Then what is the 12.5%? Half of the 200 is 100. So 12.5% of 800 is only 100 rupees. So 100 rupees is my profit. If I bought the article for 800, I am in profit of 100 rupees. That's why the selling price must be 900 rupees. It is matching. So option B is your answer. For this we don't require pen and paper. This is how we work the question in the real time exam without using pen and paper. Right? Shall we take another question? Yes.